One of the dumbest comments was made today, and this comment, I see it about every 4 years. And it's like this cliche, stupid comment from somebody that knows nothing about dog training and just can only think in the realm of, like with dogs, of loving them and them loving you back. And that's really not how it is, and that is not what is transpiring when you see me working with a dog. My goal is to condition the dog properly so that when it hears that word, that command word, it responds. Hearing somebody say something like that, and understand that my channel is for education. It is. It's for educational purposes, and there are people that can get better working with dogs. And there's some people that are either like children or just lost, and you can tell them nothing. That was this person. That was me being judgmental, but it's just based on facts. I've dealt with these people before. It's a waste of your time. You cannot convince them that a dog is anything other than to be petted and to be coddled. And you're talking about a subspecies of the wolf. Not only are we talking about a subspecies of the wolf, we're talking about 4 million are dying for lack of training, improper training, or no training at all. It's a waste. It's a shame because of just like this like idea in society that dogs are morphed little human beings. But I doubt that the person even was listening to what I was saying. I did. I hid their comments. I'm like, well, you look like a fool. I doubt that they were even listening to the video. I think that they were just concentrating on the cuteness of the dog. Like, there's these people that I call petters, and I've talked about this before, and there's people that are addicted to the oxytocin you get from, like, petting a dog. And they're always a mess, and the dogs around them are always a mess. You can't tell them anything. Like, if say there's several animals in a room, like a pet store with a lot of animals. I'd see this in Brooklyn. The petter comes in and they have to not just interact with every animal, they have to touch every animal as if every animal wants to be petted by you. And that is such a mistake. The other thing about these people with petters is that if they start petting a dog and the dog responds negatively, the person with the petters like responds real negatively too. Like, that dog's crazy. There's something wrong with that dog. They can't even view themselves as like doing anything wrong because they love the dog so much. Even with human beings, man, you need your space sometimes. Do you understand what I'm saying? You don't just like throw yourself upon the dog and think that the dog's supposed to respond positively. Some dogs like to be petted more than others. Some dogs, you pet them and they just get excited. You're just causing a problem and you're conditioning the dog to be excited. There's a few things that I will hide people's comments for or ban them on my channel. Just plain stupidity is one of them. And that's just like a person that... Some people aren't going to get better working with animals. If they had an IQ test for people that was like specific to animals, you know, there would be different scores from different people. That's just how it is. And considering that the pet industry is a, you know, multi-billion-dollar industry in the United States, you would think that there would be more of a concentration in high schools with like animal husbandry. I guess some rural high schools, they would have something like that. There's 4-H stuff like that. But generally speaking, like, the average person doesn't get dogs, and there's been so much, like, they've been bombarded on TV and the internet with this like notion that all dogs are just supposed to, like, you know, love everyone. We got 4 million dying. We have people that are unrealistic getting dogs. If this guy wants, you know, that person cannot comment on my channel anymore. They're welcome to continue watching like they're on TV, just keeping their big mouth shut, or talking to themselves. If you're a person that I've banned because you said something, you should stay around, but I can't have you confusing issues, okay? So there's some things that you can't say, and having a fur baby attitude on my channel isn't going to cut it. So